Now, at around 3:30 this morning, defeat for Britain's Carl Froch. Andre Ward won the Super-Middleweight series when he took a unanimous points decision in Atlantic City.
Judge John Keane sees the bout 118 to 110, all three in favor of the winner. He's now the Super 6 World Boxing Classic champion. He is now the unified WBA and WBC Super-Middleweight champion of the world, Andre S.O.G. Ward.
Let's speak to Carl Froch's trainer, Robert McCracken. Hello, Robert.
How are you doing?
What's your reaction, please?
Yeah, obviously disappointment. He's had a fantastic run of fights, Carl Froch. Represented Britain brilliantly at the elite level in world boxing and had some fantastic victories. But like all the fighters at elite level, they don't win them all. And he come up short against a pretty special fighter tonight in Andre Ward.
It was extremely tough for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Ward was very fast, very slippery and very good. Struggled to get the shots off early. Started to make some headway down the stretch and seemed to be troubling Ward the last 3 rounds. But it wasn't today. Ward was very good on the night. But Carl will come back from that. He'll only come back stronger.
You believe that he will want to continue boxing?
Oh, for sure. For sure he'll want to continue boxing. I mean, he's lost the points decision to pretty much, what they're muting as the next Floyd Mayweather out here. He's very good, Andre Ward. He's beaten everybody easily in his career. I mean, he won the fight tonight. I don't think easily, but he won the fight tonight, and he was very good. But Carl's showed himself to be a fantastic fighter in his Super 6 tournament, a great world champion, and he will come back like they all do at this level when they get beat.
And that's the very point. He has been a great champion, having achieved so much. What would want to make him continue, though, having done sort of all there is to do, really, in boxing?
I think he has a real desire that's within him. He's obviously very disappointed, and he's already talking about what he did wrong, his slow start, and he just wasn't getting off sharply enough. But obviously Ward was very good and very tricky. But, I think his next ambition is to be 3 times world champion, and, for sure he can do it.
So he'll return possibly sort of March, April time, 2012?
Potentially, yeah. He'll come back from this, Carl. It's a real disappointment tonight. He's lost to Andre Ward and lost fairly, but he wants to come back and try and reclaim his title. And there's no saying that he can't do it, as he's shown in his past.
Robert McCracken, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Ian Ridley, you were in Atlantic City recently for the boxing, but Carl Froch, listening to Mike Costello's excellent radio commentary overnight, he described it, and I must say, very one-sided. Froch was well beaten.
Yeah, and it's been a bad year in many ways, Gary, for British boxing. 10 out of 12 world title fights been lost. But they do go out there. Carl Froch is a prime example. Darren Barker last month, who I was with in Atlantic City, they go out there and they take on the best. And Froch is an Eddie Hearn fighter, and he's an interesting new promoter. And I think British boxing under Eddie Hearn over the next 6 months to a year is going to see some big title. I think Froch will get a title back. I think Darren Barker will get a title. Kell Brooker was on that bill as well. Exceptional young fighter. Yeah,
he won in the 5th, I think. Robert McCracken said in that interview he'll come back a stronger boxer. I'm not sure whether I agree with that.
Well, I think Carl Froch is at a stage of his career where he needs to be. He's tried and gone out there and fought the best, always taken them on. Great warrior, great advert for British boxing, but now it's time he needs to be managed. His fights, he needs a winnable fight, maybe at home.
Not a good few weeks, though, because Amir Khan lost last week, David Hay, of course, and now Carl Froch in the early hours of this morning. Not a successful time.
No, it's not. And, after the Calzaghe era, really, when British boxing was spoiled, the Ricky Hattons, we are just in a difficult little spell. But I think there are people coming up there, as we say, Kell Brook, I think there are people coming through. And I think Barker is another who will win a world title in the spring.